Hello and welcome to a new tutorial. Today we're going to be looking at Educreations, and within the app today we're going to be looking at how to make graphs and how to incorporate Talk for Writing into the iPads. So the app we'll be using, like I said, is Educreations, so we're going to open it up. As you can see, I've already got it on the graph paper. If I wanted to change it to normal paper, I go to the top right hand corner and I could change a line paper or coordinate paper. But like I said, we're going to be using graph paper today. Also, I need a ruler and my finger. So here on the middle of the page at the top you can see the rubber and the pen. So I'm going to go to the pen and just stick with the dark blue colour. And just resting the ruler across the top of the iPad so it's not touching. And slightly to the side, I'm going to run my finger down. Second time lucky. Unfortunately it's not perfectly straight, but you see what I am trying to do. And then I'm going to go across as well. There we go. Now one of the good things about Educreations is it's got very easy to use keyboard. So I'm going to go to the A here. And I'm going to add my numbers. Touch the screen. Just like a normal iPad keyboard. I'm going to press my 1. And I can just drag it down to wherever I like. And a bit tedious, I know, but again, I can put my 2 in, my 3, and so on, and my 4. Now, instead of having to do that every time, I just have to do it once. I can go down here, and at the bottom you can see the duplicate button. So I've now duplicated the 1, so I can put that there. I can duplicate my 2, the 3, and the 4. And I can put them in the correct places. Oops. So, now making the lines for the actual graph coming across can be a bit more tricky. So what I decided with my class to do is actually use a minus sign for this side here, and of course I can duplicate that again. There we go. And for the ones coming down, unfortunately you can't actually really get the one and twist it, so using a capital I tends to be the best bet. So go there and the capital I, you can see it's the same type of look, and again I can just pull them down to where I want them to be. Of course I expect other people to make theirs a bit more presentable than mine, but I'm in a slight rush to show you a few things and not bore you too much, so hence the speed of it I'm doing it at. Okay, now if we're going to make a line graph, quite simply I would get my information, say I want to put it here-ish. Now making an X with your finger on this program isn't actually the smartest looking, so what I would say to do is to go back to the keyboard and actually use the letter X, and you can, as you can see, using the A's, the minus or the plus, I can make it as big or as small as I want. So of course I don't want it too big. I'm just going to rub these out quite simply by using the rubber option. Go back to my finger there, and I can move my X. And again, of course, because it's nice and simple, I can duplicate them, and I can move these about as need be. Then of course, I can get my ruler, and join them up nice and neatly. Go back to the pen first. And of course, you need to do it a bit better than I can. Maybe you can use a stylus on this to help you with it. If you're just looking at doing a line graph, I'll just rub these out. That's a line graph done now. If you're just looking at maybe making a bar graph or something, I'm just going to delete these. Quite simply, you can get your ruler, go across. I might change the colour to make it a bit more. And nice and simply, I would do my new lines. I'll change this one to brown. And this one to green. And as you can see, it's quite straightforward. Now another feature I really like on this is if I wanted, for instance, to do pictograms instead of actual information. Again, I'm just going to draw my lines quickly. Is I could say, what colour do I like? Well, blue, yellow and green and red maybe. And I can go to my plus sign here, go to the things that look like the pyramid in the middle, and then go to my search button at the bottom corner here. Now it's like Educreations' own little Google search here. So something that's blue, well, go back to my childhood, and I love the Cookie Monster, so I will search for the Cookie Monster. So what I will do instead is go to Safari, and I will Google the Cookie Monster instead. And what I'll just have to do, unfortunately, is edit the photo myself. There he is. I'll take a quick screenshot of him, go to my photos, and edit him. Done. Now unfortunately this will come out a bit too big on my Educreation. And there you can see there's my Cookie Monster. And of course I can duplicate him. How many people like the Cookie Monster? 3 people like the Cookie Monster. Okay, something yellow. Well, we all know something famous in the recent films is the Minions. Pyramids. Camera roll. Oh, there's the bell to get the kids back into the classroom. And they'll put him in. And maybe only 2 people like him. And there we go, pictograms. Now this is something new that we've been working on in our school, is actually Talk for Writing. So I'm just going to change the paper back to white paper. And of course in Talk for Writing, if you're aware of it, there's lots of different actions and stuff. So we're going to look at the very basics and how to put the actions and cameras and photos into it. So go to plus, go to my camera, and I've pre-made these as well. Go to my camera roll, and of course, like all kids, we like to start our story with a long time ago. So here is a long time ago, and I do believe it was also early one morning. So I'll scroll down and find my early one morning Talk for Writing action.